Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be doing a 3 marks question from the Cbse 2025 board paper. Let's look at the question. 3 unbiased coins are tossed simultaneously. Find the probability of getting exactly 2 heads, at least 1 head, and at most 2 heads. Okay, so let's find out how to solve this question. To begin with, let me write out the sample space for tossing 3 unbiased coins. Now sample space is going to be equal to head, 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 tail, head, tail, head, and head, tail, tail. Then you would have tail, head, head, tail, tail, head, tail, head, tail, and tail, tail, tail. Okay, so now let's look at the total number of outcomes. You know there are 8 outcomes here. So total number of outcomes is going to be equal to 8. Okay, now let's solve the first part to the question. They're asking you to find out the probability of getting at least 2 tails. Now probability of getting at least 2 tails. We have to look at the favorable outcomes here. Now the favorable outcomes is going to be equal to exactly 2 tails. Okay, so which of them has exactly 2 tails? Now this one has 2 tails, this one has 2 tails, and this one has 2 tails. So these are the 3 options that I'll have to write out. Okay, so that's going to be HTT, HTT, THT, and TTH. So number of favorable outcomes is going to be equal to 3. Therefore, probability of exactly 2 tails will be equal to 3 divided by 8. Now, in the second part, they're asking you to find out the probability of getting at least 1 head. Now, at least 1 head means it could be 1 head or more than 1 head. Okay, so let's write out the favorable outcomes. So favorable outcomes here would be HHH, HHT, HTH, HTT, THH, THT, and TTH. Okay, so that's 7 outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes is equal to 7. And probability of at least 1 head is going to be 7 out of 8. That is number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes. Now in the C part, they're asking you to find the probability of getting at most 2 heads. Okay, so in this case, the favorable outcomes will be at most 2 heads. Now what does at most 2 heads mean? You can have less than 2 heads, but not more than 2 heads. Okay, so that's 2 is the maximum that you can have, 2 heads. So that is going to be HHT, HTH, HTT, THH, THT, TTH, and TTT. Now I've included TTT because it's okay. It is having less than 2 heads, right? So no, 0 heads is as much as less than 2 heads. So that is fine to be included here. So number of favorable outcomes here is also equal to 7. Therefore, probability of at most 2 heads is equal to 7 by 8 again. If you have a math question that you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to do a video just for you. Also, if you like my video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.